I have over 7 years of experience working in the realm of recruitment tech, and I have authored over 2,000 HR and tech-related blogs, which makes me so thrilled to be here today with these visionary leaders where we will be discussing the impact of the future of work and how AI and automation is going to be revolutionizing it for us all today. So with that being said, I'd love to ask the panelists to introduce themselves.
Thank you so much, Fatima, for this. This is Zoeb Adamali. I represent Yethi Consulting, and we have our own IP on a product on test automation. We do all things testing. Our primary focus being on the BFSI domain, but we are now started to work with a few OEMs as well. I'll just try to keep it simple. So while automation was all about putting machine to work, everything that was human, intelligent automation is humanizing everything that is automated, right? Trying to add a human touch to it, whether it is decision making or calculation analysis, you call it, just making it intelligent enough from a human perspective. Being able to go to market quick, right? In a quick market, and we at Yethi primarily enable banks basically to do that. So with the advent of digital transformation and all that, we would want to build in a lot of things, but we need to be able to test that and to be able to go to the market. So one of our products, Tenjin, basically helps do that. Helps bank, empowers them to be able to go to market quickly within, before your end competitor goes over there. So,
what do you think are some ethical considerations that companies need to take into mind when it comes to, intelligent automation, AI, ChatGPT?
I think first thing is just picking up from what Max said, right? To be able to use AI as an intelligent intern, right? Because everybody has access to AI already, everybody is able to use that. So being able to use it ethically, not just doing a Control-C, Control-V kind of a job, to our customers as well, as in we owe that. As ethically, the easiest way for us to do is go to ChatGPT, be able to do that and extract that across. But to be able to add value, I think ethically, you should be able to use AI or any intelligent automation tool to be able to support or add value to what we are doing for the customer. Yeah. So us as your testing partners, I should not be able to kind of build up test scenarios from there and do that, but able to, number one, employ the right people who are going to be able to review this smart intern, to be able to add value. Plus, nothing can beat experience, right? Nothing can beat hands-on experience or be able to do that. And we were just having a conversation before a panel, right, where there was a meme that I saw wherein on a building in UK, it was written, it was a half-made constructed building, it was said, ChatGPT, can you complete this for me, right? So still there are a lot of things that need a human element to be done. So I think being able to do your job ethically, I think, as even for an organization, I think that should be the key. And just kind of adding on to what Namita said, right, the idea is to humanize it. And still being in old school, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't want to talk to a bot, but it should not be the only thing. And being out of experience with a few banks in this region and few telecom, that's the only be all that is there, right? Chatbot is supposed to facilitate to be able to, for you to be able to add value to it. And as you rightly said, right, since 80% of people do believe in having self-service done, but there is a remaining 20%, right? And there is a reason why that 20% is still there. Yes. So while, yes, SMEs or companies should engage and have chatbots or use, intelligent automation to be able to support that conversation, but there should always be an opportunity to have that human connect.
So, Zoeb, to elaborate on your answer, I think before we wrap up this panel and open the floor for questions, how do you think, intelligent automation will impact business continuity and resilience in the future?
It will, and I think, it's an interesting use case, right? Whenever there is an issue, the business continuity, it's not about if it will happen. It's all about when will it happen, right? Yeah. That's one shift in the mind space that needs to happen. We look at business continuity and if this happens, no, it will happen. When will it happen? And that's when you will be able to use intelligent automation, like, have chatbots or anything, RPA, any medium or any tool that you want to use to be able to service the customer, to be able to engage with the customer, both internal and external. And when we talk about customer, it's not only people who bring in my dollar value, but people who support me in getting that dollar value also need to be catered to, right? That goes to your employer as well. So I think it's a very critical tool, you know, and that needs to be engaged to be able to service that.
Amazing.
From a control perspective, and just building on what Graham said, right, the onus lies on us. I'm not sure if there are people who would understand the full quantum of impact that AI has to bring in from a technology perspective purely, but because we are given to understand that it learns, and it learns from the inputs that we give it to him, it's upon us to be able to teach the right to the wrong. And I'm not sure, will we be able you know, to teach morality to AI? But that being said, we can at least teach him in binary between a yes and a no, right? And then hope for our laws or our regulations to come up to curve. And as you rightly said, we are decades behind where we are supposed to be. So we hope that, you know, they come up to the curve and be able to regulate that.
Amazing.
I hope that answers your question.
Thank you, yes.
So just to kind of build up on what Kareem says, right, there could be a standard framework or a methodology that can be put in place, but it cannot be a one-size-fits-all kind of an approach. It has to be more centered around what a particular country is trying to achieve or what their key focuses are. Yeah? So it would vary from you know, country to country. As Max said, right, even the data sets would, you know, there could be a personalized data set because it would vary from organization to organization. And then when you take it at a country level, having a standard set of regulation would not fly. But yeah, a standard guideline or a methodology or a framework put in place around which the regulations can be focused.
Yeah. The next award is our Organisation Award, and this one goes to Yethi Consulting. Leading technology firm specialising in enhancing corporate system quality through innovative IP, deep domain expertise and unique methodologies. Congratulations to Yethi Consulting.